Hey guys, welcome back to the Lonely Nerd. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys an update on what I've been up to. So this past weekend I went to Lagoon. It was pretty fun. Rode some awesome roller coasters, ate a lot of food, hung out with some of my intern friends. It was pretty awesome. And I played some games and I won. Steve, the blue dinosaur. He's my new mascot. He's gonna be with me on some of my vlogs and he's gonna go with us on adventures. So check out Steve, and maybe Steve's gonna get his own little adventure series. We'll see. We'll see. And then the other thing that I won was a wannabe Dory. She's so cute. It's awesome. I love her. Really wanted the jumbo one, but that's okay. I like this one. It's pretty awesome. So, yes, I'm a 3-year-old. I love carnival games. So that one, the Dory, I won playing Lucky Duck, which is where I pulled ducks and got numbers on the bottom. That's how I won that. The dinosaur man here, Steve, I won playing some arcade games, and there were a bunch of other games. They had like the ping pong ball toss one, that's like my favorite. I'm trying to think what else. Like they had a ton of games. Break a plate, where you like break a plate. I guess that was kind of self-explanatory there. The one where you knock over the milk jugs, and the balloon pop one, and they had a bunch of games there. It was actually really cool because it was kind of like reminiscent of like a state fair, county fair kind of feel with the rides and the food and the games. But it was really cool. It was also the only amusement park I've ever been to where you can bring in a cooler like with your own food and drink. And like I'm thinking like a lunch cooler. No, 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 no. Like people had multiple of those ginormous like big hard-sided like rolling coolers with them that you bring in. They had like someone, I kid you not, someone had a garbage bag full of chips. Like that was the fun. Like let me just bring my chips with me. But it was really cool because there were a bunch of picnic areas, a bunch of shady areas, and so you can hang out with it too. The other thing was, so living in Utah, Utah has some very interesting alcohol laws on when you can buy it and the regulations behind it and whatnot. So you couldn't purchase alcohol at Lagoon, but you could bring it in if you had it as long as it wasn't in a glass container. So that's interesting to me. But okay. Because I mean, and again, it goes back to that. It kind of was like the state fair, county fair kind of vibe where it's like you and your family come hang out, have a picnic, enjoy some junk food while you're there too, because trust me, I did. And then you ride rides and play games and just have, it's a good family fun day. So that was pretty cool. So that was a lot of fun. Thanks to the intern committee for organizing that at my work and getting us some discounted tickets, and that was pretty cool. I definitely enjoyed it. Cannibal was my favorite ride. So, I have an exciting announcement to make. I've decided that I'm going to do two, count them, 1, 2. I can count to 2, that's impressive. 2 new series that I'm going to be doing based on just some of my things. So, to kind of just break up my vlogs. So I'm just not like, it's like a vlog after vlog after vlog. Like, there's a series behind what I do, and it's not just me rambling. Even though it is me rambling, there will be a reason behind my madness. So I'm not insane. That I know of. Anyway, those two are, the first thing I'm going to do are the Lonely Nerd Adventures, which will be, the first one will be my Lagoon trip. So it'll be anytime I go somewhere and take my camera with me. So like concerts and theme parks and random road trips, which I guarantee you are going to happen with my friends. Probably also some like home trips when I go home. So that's pretty cool because my family's crazy. You'll get to know them eventually. Warning, they're crazy. Love you guys if you guys are watching. Hi, Mom! So anyway, yeah, so that's going to be the first one is the Lonely Nerd Adventures. And then the second one is going to be the Lonely Nerd Discovers or something along the line. I haven't worked out the title of the second one yet. But for me, I grew up in a very like Disney-oriented family. And I'm not sponsored by Disney. They have, Disney, don't sue me for saying Disney. But I lived with them. And that's been a big part of my life. And it's really shaped who I am. And, it's made me who I am today. And it's made me partly into the nerd that I am today. But what I loved most, and it wasn't just Disney, it's any amusement park or like theme park you go to. I love learning how the rides work. I love the mechanical aspect of it, the electrical aspect of it. I want to know how it works. Like, I'm like, How does this magical contraption work? Reveal your secrets. That's probably a little overly dramatic. That's alright. Anyway, so I really like to learn how things work. So this Lonely Nerd discovers, or this kind of like behind the scenes esque idea, is going to be looking at some of the more technical and mechanical aspects of how, especially rides work, because that's what's really interesting to me. Like, I would love to be a ride engineer or like a roller coaster engineer. Like, that's my job. So being an electrical engineer, would be interested in, linear induction motors, show mechanics such as like animatronics and the lighting and that type of stuff. But things, all the electronical components of a ride, as well as the mechanical components as well. But because I'm an electrical engineer, that's what I'm really interested in. But I'm also going to make it not too technical so that way you guys can understand it as well. If you don't have a super technical background, such as myself, and even if you do, it's interesting how technical backgrounds work. Like, my friends are aerospace engineers. They have no clue what I talk about when I talk about electrical engineering. And the same goes for me. So I'm going to make it so you guys can understand. And so if you want to know how things work, which I'm sure you guys could Google just as well, but you like listening to me ramble and watching Steve, then I'm going to be showing you guys some of that and demonstrating some stuff, hopefully for you, and just talking about what I think is cool and nerdy, because that's what this is about. So yeah. So expect those 2 new series to come along. I still have Cosplay Corner going. I have a new one coming up for you. It's going to be an awesome makeup technique that anyone can do to elevate a certain style of costumes. So expect that coming out pretty soon. I'm still working on my gaming videos. Last time I tried it, my computer crashed and I had to restart it, and that was a pain. But yeah, so I think there's a lot of good stuff in store for the future. I got some cool things coming down the line that I'm planning on, and I'm about a month and a half out till I go back to school, and I get to see my friends again, and expect some crazy stuff to go down, because I got some awesome challenges planned, because school is fun and all, but sometimes we need a mental break. So it'll be fun. Stay tuned. There's a lot of cool stuff coming in. And let me know if you guys have any suggestions of things you want me to talk about, show, play, maybe places to go. I don't know. We'll see. Always up for an adventure. So anyway, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys again for watching. And as always, my friends, stay nerdy.